Welcome, ladies. I'm Aravero, here as always, and here is Foolcraft. And if you look down that way over my shoulder, you'll see the direction that I went to go mining when I came down here. And the mine shaft is, you see that beacon right there? That's 00. So I went straight down to 00, and then I went that way mining about 100 blocks. There's some Miscallium ore over there. There's some gold over there. There's emerald and redstone. And none of that I can mine with this stone pick that I made the first episode. But over there, there's some diamonds. Now, I did mine some iron and I could make an iron pick, but I just didn't want to do that because I have tinkers and I just felt like there must be something that I could do with tinkers that would make it so that I could mine better and be able to, mine this stuff with Tinker's tool instead of a garden variety vanilla iron pick. So, anyway, I discovered when I was researching it that I missed an opportunity the first day. This diamond is the diamond that we got from the chance cube on the first day. And that piece of lapis was also in that chance cube on the first day. And I discovered that if I put a diamond on the diamond pickaxe, that changes its mining level to diamond, which should mean that I can mine diamonds. And I can put that lapis on there, which will give it some other skill. Will give it a little bit of luck. I was hoping it would give me a little bit of luck. I have yes, it does give me a little bit of luck. A little bit. Okay, and then that gives me a tool that I can use. I feel like I've forgotten something. I looked this up and I thought I was going to get to Obsidian level. Alright, well anyway, let's go ahead and mine these diamonds with that little tiny bit of luck that probably doesn't amount to anything. I have more lapis upstairs, so I'll have to add the lapis from the rest of that lapis upstairs. Okay, that's 8 diamonds, so that was a nice little vein. Alright, so now I can, I think, make, oh I know, maybe that was what I was thinking. Now I can make a diamond pickaxe head, or something. Let's see, I'm not really sure. Okay, so what I need to do first, now that I have this diamond pick, is I need to go ahead and mine some obsidian because I really, really, really want to have some obsidian armor, and I'll show you why later. So, that was our first diamonds, and I'm going to mine some obsidian. Well, I'm back. I found out that I was wrong about the stone pickaxe. It is now currently with that diamond on it showing only at diamond mining level right there. And I went ahead and mined enough to go ahead and level it up one time, and that didn't change that. So the problem is I discovered that the problem was that I was reading this book and it says that if you put a diamond on it, it will be raised to obsidian mining level. So that should have worked, but it didn't. So, since that didn't work, and I don't know whether that's a bug or by design or some kind of typo, whatever. So the next thing what I need to do now is I need to start on the smeltery. So over here, I've been saving up the necessary supplies to make the grout. So oh, that was good. 4 gravel, 4 sand, and I'm using stacks because I want a large quantity. 4 sand and 1 clay block will make 8 blocks of grout, and that will be that much grout. This is what now 9 stacks of grout, which should in the end make up to enough seared bricks for us to build a smeltery. And it will, I've also gotten myself some furnace armor, just a hat and boots. These other two pieces of armor also came out of loot bags. And so I'm going to come down here and I'm just going to set up this grout and smelt it with that. Smelt it while I pick it. Smelt it while I mine it. Yeah, I'm going to mine it with my pickaxe. And while I'm wearing the auto smelting furnace armor, then I should be able to get it all turned into seared brick fairly efficiently. Yay! Which, I don't know if you guys have seen this, but Critical Mole has set up a tutorial. Critical Mole has got some, and he's one of the developers of this pack, he's got some, what did he call it? Foolcraft for Dummies series, which is where he outlines like how to get he shows how to do this with the seared brick, and he shows how to set up a smeltery, and he shows how to do stuff. Like, I think it was that I saw how you can get the inventory pets out of the clouds. Okay, so, like I said, this is going to take a while. So anyway, just as a quick example, in case you haven't seen everybody else do it, let's see, we'll just do this with vein miner or excavator and the auto smelt. We can quickly get our seared brick that away. So I'm going to go ahead and continue to do that for another 8 stacks worth of stuff, and I'll be back to you. Okay, I want to make a wand. Oh, wait, that's a shovel. I've succeeded in making a shovel. No, I want to make a wand, diamond wand, because, you know, that tutorial that I mentioned, all of the professionals, they make diamond wands, or just any wand, really. Okay, so it's diagonal here for the nether star one. Where's the diamond one? There it is. Okay, so it's diagonal. That's a tricky recipe. Okay, so I want a diamond wand, and we'll be able to use the diamond wand to hopefully place. Aha, there's the diamond wand. That was what I wanted. Okay, and while I'm at it, I want to go ahead and put a diamond on that mattock. Remember, we said we were going to make that mattock work. I don't know if putting a diamond on it actually makes it work, but it seems like a good idea at the moment, so I'm going to put a diamond on it. I have the diamonds. It's going to make my mattock at least a little bit more durable, which is probably going to be really good for getting this grout done. Okay, so I started to put the grout down here. I was still putting it down with by hand when I remembered about the wand. So anyway, let's go ahead and place this with the wand. Well, I tell you what, that is making it go a lot faster. Look, I don't even have to go to the trouble to move the torches out of the way. It just says, okay, there's something there that's not what we're wanting. That is really cool. Okay, and I'm out of stuff already. Very good. Wow, that really was fast. And this is with my smelting armor on. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good. And let's do this rest of it. My mattock isn't broken yet, I see. Okay, now that did break my mattock. Woohoo! So I'll have to repair it. Okay, so now I want to make the smeltery bits. So we need a casting table. And then we need a casting basin, and then we need let's see, some drains. We need some faucets. We need some faucets. I'm gonna make about 3 faucets, and then I'm gonna make, there's the controller, smeltery controller, and then I need to make, okay, there's some tanks. Yeah, that doesn't look right exactly, but maybe they changed the graphic. Oh, I need one of those too. I need a drain. Actually, I probably need about 2 of those. Oh, cool. That cleared out enough stack space that I could had room for it in my inventory. Okay, and now I need to make some blocks. Do I need 64? Maybe not. Let's see. The base is 9, and then each of the walls is going to be what? Another 9? Okay, so let's just do a half a stack and fake it. And if we can always make more if we need to. And I feel like I'm forgetting something. What am I forgetting? What am I forgetting? Let's see. Okay, that we got this and that, and we don't. What is that? I don't know what that is. Okay, seared tank. Wait, that's the one I wanted to make was the seared tank, not this window thing. Okay, what's? I guess I'll get one of those. What is that? I don't. Okay, seared brick. Let's see what else we need. Let's see. I need. Okay, look, they have slabs. That's cool. Okay, so that's all the pieces, and we're gonna go over here, which is just basically on the other side of the hill from our little hidey hole pond. And there's this little cave that goes down there, and looks out there on the lake. We're gonna put a little cover over it. Eventually, have a mine shaft, and this is also straight in line with 00 over there. You can see. And so I'm going to just put the smeltery right here in the front of this, and then we'll build whatever we build on it later. I'll carve this out and be back to you when I'm done with that. Well, there it is. There's my smeltery. It is a little bit cramped because I'm chicken and I've got it facing back towards 00. So I've just closed off the face of the mountain on the other side. It probably doesn't look really good. It's probably got a little bit piece of the butt of the smeltery sticking out the other side, but it functions. And here we're going to want a casting table underneath that drain so we can make our obsidian. So we need to get obsidian into the smeltery. We can use the smeltery to make obsidian, but I'm not really sure how. Let's see what we can find out. Obsidian, let's see, what's casting? That doesn't seem right, but it's the only one that looks like Tinker's. Oh, there we go. Molten obsidian is what we really want. No, I don't want to just melt things down. What, 10 pages worth of things to melt down? What I really want to know is how to make molten obsidian, not how to melt it down. That's silly. What's this? Oh, alloying. That's what I want. Look, water and lava. Well, that's easy. So all we have to do is get some water and lava into the smeltery. So we're going to need some buckets for that. And let's start with 4. That's a nice convenient number, I guess. Okay, so the water goes in the hole. And wait. Where's my water bucket? That's annoying. Okay, and the water goes in the hole, and then I need some lava. Well, these buckets are kind of a pain to move around and like that. Why do I have to keep shifting them? I must be missing something. Is there like an inventory tweaks or something that I'm not using right? Because it feels like I should be... Oh yeah, that's really good. Okay. And the lava goes in the hole. And that bucket, my word. Surely, I shouldn't have to fuss with these buckets like this. This is awkward and annoying. Okay, so now we have a little bit of molten obsidian in the bottom here, and mostly lava. So I'm going to need to add some more water in there. So basically, I'm going to have to keep adding water and lava together into that smeltery until I get enough to make the obsidian that I need for a full set of armor. So that's what, 24? So basically I need to move 50 buckets of stuff in order to get obsidian, and then pour it out into this casting basin, wait for it to harden, and then collect it. So that's going to take a while. Okay, I just thought of something. You know those tanks that I didn't like, that I made wrong the first time when we were making the pieces? These ones here. Those actually can be useful because we can take those and we can put them down. Okay, move. I just need to open this up so I can reach the lava. You can put these kinds of tanks down, and then using 1 bucket instead of 4, you can pick up all of this lava, and put it, hey, put it in. You can fill these tanks. What? Wait, fill. What? Fill the tank. 1 bucket in the tank. Okay. 2 buckets in the tank. 3 buckets in the tank. Okay, now it's behaving. 4 buckets in the tank. Only 4 buckets. I want more than that in one trip because I was already carrying 4 buckets. So I might as well go ahead and fill this other tank. So anyway, I can fill that up. Okay. And there it goes again. Why is it doing that? Okay. So I fill these up. And the good thing about these is that I can pick them up and I can carry them with me and they will keep their contents. So it's like a backpack for fluid. So, and the other good thing about these is I can come up here. You can see, remember where I put these in there? The controller is what contains all of the molten materials. So as long as you don't break the controller, you can take apart the smeltery any way you want to. So I can replace those filled tanks in here. And now I have lava in the smeltery, the lava that I need to power the smeltery right there. Okay. All right. So now I want to make the obsidian armor. So we're going to get a chest plate. And pants, and a helmet, and boots, and I'm going to go ahead and take this other armor that I had off, which was some of that is the furnace armor, some of that other stuff that came out of the loot bags from the 2 or 4 skeletons that I've killed. Okay, and now I have obsidian armor. Look, it's all shiny there. Alright, fully equipped with the obsidian armor. Yay! Well, that was the goal for the day. We can be done, right? No. We have to throw a party first. Yay! We have obsidian armor! Yay! Obsidian armor! Woohoo! 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 Okay, so now that we have the obsidian armor, I need to clear out my inventory because where we're going, what I wanted the obsidian armor for, and where we're going, I don't want to be carrying a bunch of stuff that I don't need and that I don't want to lose. Can't, because it's not going to be fun. It's just better to be safer. Okay, so come on, that's it. Okay, is that it? That's it. Okay, let's go. So up here, I gotta go up this hill, and it's not over there. The garden doesn't mean anything. Woohoo. Okay, if you look on the map right now, you can see that there is a slime island on the lower right corner. Okay, that's where I'm going. Because, okay, as soon as I get done looking at this tree, like it's an important tree, there's a slime island over there in the lower right corner. Look at all the mobs on that map, too. Okay. I don't think I'm going to go over it that way. Not at all. Nope. Okay, I'm going to go over here just over this little shoulder. This is basically a little shoulder of the mountain that goes kind of over the top of my house. And so there's that little lava fall there. So we're going to avoid that by jumping in and through the water. Yay! And if we swim over this way, this is how we can access the slime island that we can see on the map. So there it is up there. And there's a slime in the water and a skelly over there. And oh, hello. What's over there? There's a creeper over there. And okay. So here creeper. Yeah, no, hey, who's shooting at me? Who's got a line on me? Oh, you have a line on me, huh? Oh, by the way, up over there. Let me deal with this creeper first really fast. Okay. Oops. Up here, there's where that skelly was. I cut that badly. Okay. Look, there's another skelly. Good grief. I got you. Alright. And let's see. Up there is also a chance cube, which is the real reason I came over here for today. I want to do that chance cube for the end of the episode. Alright. So, while I'm working my way up there, I want to just have a little chat. Well, for one thing, you should know that the reason I sound funny right now is because I had some severe recording troubles and I had no sound for like 4 clips. So I had to do a voiceover after I got the video all edited down. Okay. And then the other thing is that obviously, I shouldn't say obviously because it may not be obvious, but since we have loot bags in this pack, And since they contain things like that we can't get otherwise, like say for example end stone, it's too early in the game for us to get end stone, but we can get end stone from loot bags. And I have an ender lily seed that I picked up from the grass. So I want to plant that ender lily seed to get ender eyes, and I need end stone to do that. So obviously we want for that purpose to make use of the loot bags to get the end stone, and so we're going to use that slime farm to harvest and do make a farm. Make the slime into a farm and get loot bags that way. Can I reach this yet? Just okay. Just come on, don't fall. Oh, hello. That's 2 for 2. We got 2 good ones. We've opened 2 chance cubes and we've got 2 good ones. I'm going to go ahead and break this and let it fall down there and then run down there and pick it up. Okay, so we'll have the slime farm to work on in the next couple of episodes. Probably not next episode because while I was looking through the books trying to figure out some things for tinkers, I noticed that there's a new thing. I think it's a new thing called a tinker's tank. And I want to go ahead and try to do that in the next episode. So we'll do the tinker tank in the next episode. And doodle doo, toodle doo.